Ooh.
For a change, Simon's going to introduce.
Hi guys, it's been a while admittedly. We have just been, I wouldn't say busy, more so chilling out.
I've been busy.
It's been photography downtime,
And accounts
holidays.
uptime.
I have finished all of my editing. I've just been playing a bit of PS and just generally chilling out, so that's been great. We're about to start getting back into things. So just thought we would kick this video off with what's in my camera bag.
Or our bags.
There's many different avenues in photography that you can choose in brands and style and such, but you know, generally they all do the same thing. I would say probably our configuration of things is one of the most popular.
But the thing is with photography is that you choose what you want and what suits your style, and it's constantly changing. Like our kit bag is always changing, but this is what our kit bags are today. So we both have a camera bag each, because obviously we both work on weddings together. I'm usually with the bride in the morning, Simon's usually with the groom. We both have different styles of photography between us, but that kind of forms its own unique style. So we have different ways of shooting even between us that kind of complement each other. These are exactly the same bag. They are the Thinktank Airstream.
They are nice and small. I do own a slightly bigger one of these, but for just kind of getting around.
It's also, they fit on planes, so for destination weddings they're ideal.
They're a nice roller. They have amazing wheels on them. Thinktank.
They've done an amazing job with these bags.
Yeah, they're one of the best, I think, in making camera bags, so that's why we were so interested in getting them in the first place. And they're very rugged, very tough.
We both suffer with bad backs, so it's important
Indeed.
to have something that we can wheel along. These can even stand like going through mud, going
I don't know if you could
grass,
set
gravel.
one on fire. Let's delve into the inside of the bags and what we have.
So I usually have an Icelight. It comes in handy when it's sticky situations where the lighting is really bad.
We're using it for our lighting now.
Yeah, so I can't actually show you the light.
Hold on.
This is an Icelight. This is, which one? It's number 2 by Westcott. It is constant light, so you can see kind of like the difference in lighting before you kind of take the picture. It's lightweight, it fits in the bag
I don't know,
perfectly.
I think it's a
it
bit
sits
awkward,
just on
to be
the
honest.
outside. This kind of sits on your back, so it ends up looking like a bit of a samurai sword or something.
Yes.
But it's a brilliant light. If it is a case that you're in a room that's yellow lighting,
You can just
put a
stick the
yellow
plastic
light
on, and then it just light temperature is very important in photography.
Simon's front pocket.
Okay, I have a reflector. If I can get it out.
Don't open it though.
Oh, come on,
No.
this is the fun.
You scared the cats! But this is quite a small one, it's handy.
To give you that glow. Hey look guys, we're on holiday.
Anyway.
If you can see what the skies are like outside, it's horrible.
So in this pocket, I've got my pouch. This pouch is quite handy because it's not too big. Usually I have SD cards and CF cards in there because our cameras take both, one for backup. This usually sits in my back pocket, and then I clip this to the belt loop so that it's always on me. Anytime I take pictures, it goes back in here and it's always on me until I get home. And when I get home, it goes
Super
straight
valuable.
on the computer and backed up, because if I lose this during a wedding, that is, the picture's gone.
It's game over.
And then the other thing in the pocket is 4 Canon batteries. You can never get enough batteries, and you can never get enough memory cards. Forgot to mention, the cats love to live on our bags, so there's always cat hairs on them. Okay, so inside, these bags are brilliant because they've got loads of pockets. You've got a big one here, you've got 2 little ones here, you've got the front ones with lots of dividers, and you've got this front one as well. You've got one side pocket which is handy for like bottles or tripod or whatever.
Okay, so we'll start out with standard camera straps.
Shall I go the same?
Yeah.
So these are the best ones we've come across. We used to use Black Rapids. Sorry, I'm interrupting again.
Yep, no, carry on.
So these camera straps are Money makers, they're called, because hopefully they're going to make us lots of money.
Calm down.
Who are they by? Holdfast. Holdfast money makers. I've got, I can't remember what it's called. Is yours buffalo?
Yep.
And mine's tan, I think. They're just really smart. They look good. They're quite stylish, and your cameras can be up. You can have 2 cameras. You can even have one at the front as well. So 3 cameras, and you've got a loop here.
I've got mine under.
You've got yours backwards. Simon's actually new to these. I've been using them longer. So you loop it like that.
I've done it again.
You're all tangled.
I'm just going to leave it as it is.
Anyway, so that's looped like that. You can then clip that to here. So if this loop was to come undone, you're still kind of fastened on, and you can't like drop the camera. So there we go. So it just sits on your side. You've got your hands free if you need them to be free, and then so you just attach that one.
Come on, let's.
Why'd you put the heaviest on? There we go. So you kind of weighed down. It balances out the weight. You've got good posture, and you can grab your camera when you need to and take a picture. Are you going to stay with your strap on?
Yeah, strap.
Strap on. So 2 cameras, 5D Mark IIIs.
These are Canon's most popular camera especially for wedding photographers and people who are definitely serious about photography. I had these for a number of years. They've been out a while, yeah. And they're just really amazing, reliable cameras. Can't really say that we've had, thank God, any problems with them. Because
there's 2 of us and we obviously need 2 cameras each.
You know that's upside down, right?
Yeah, it's just easier to hold it like that. So I've got this one like this. It's easy. You don't hold a camera with that hand, you'll be like this. There's 2 of us trying to do this together, and you have 2 cameras. To go onto a Mark IV would be extremely expensive. I kind of feel that if you kind of try to keep up with technology too much,
you'd just be working for just to buy another camera, and you know, we're in this to hopefully pay some bills as well. So eventually, yes, we will upgrade, but these still kick ass quite sufficiently.
Language.
They're amazing in low light. Focus is amazing. Once again, there are better things out there, but they cost a lot more money. We
were actually going to film this on this one, but
and then realised
that we've got to show you guys what cameras we use, so we've had to use the G7X Mark II.
The most important thing about them for us, they have an excellent silent shutter mode. In the style that we take photography, we like to sort of be on the sidelines, in and around and about people, but certainly not commanding or grabbing attention on the occasion. We want people to be able to focus on what's going on, and more importantly for the couple to actually be in the moment themselves. When a flash is kind of going off, when you can hear a camera beeping with focus and then the shutter firing, these are all elements of distraction, and we like to keep that to a minimum.
What's brilliant about these cameras is they do back up within themselves, so you can set the second memory card to
each camera
cover.
Holds 2 memory cards. When you take one shot, it records to both, and that's how you make a copy of every image, just in case one card fails and the other one will be there to save it.
Thankfully, it's never happened to us. Okay. So lenses.
You first?
Me first.
Okay, me first. My lens here is I've had this lens
before we met.
7 years, I think. This is the Canon 24-70.
Which he got with his Mark II.
2.8, yes indeed, this is a very sweet and dear lens to me. It's quite old now in its actual construction, but it still does the job great. It's a very robust lens.
Obviously the lens is just as important as the camera, if not more important.
Certainly, that's what the camera sees through. So if you were, I would not recommend skimping on a quality lens. At the moment I shoot with 2 variables. This is the 70-200, also an amazing portrait lens.
A heavy lens.
It's not so bad when you get used to it, and it's certainly a bit of an attention grabber.
Although you're able to be a lot further away from people, so they don't feel as intimidated.
Yes, they just spot me on the other side of the room. Let me get this on. Just spying on them like this, which is great.
It's good during the couple shoot because you can be a lot further away and leave the couple to actually interact with each other. Indeed. And just get some natural photos rather than getting them posed.
What's more important to a good photo is the couple actually being in the moment of being together and in love. and you know, just enjoying each other rather than being kind of semi-conscious of a photographer.
So should we go on to my lenses?
Yes.
So I use prime. I've got a 50mm lens.
So what is a prime lens?
Variable is obviously you can zoom with it. A prime lens you can't zoom with it. So I'm fixed at what kind of focal length I'm at. So I have a 50mm, and this is my favourite lens. I've had it for quite a long time.
What's so good about a 50mm?
It's just when you photograph, it's like you're actually there. It's quite like real. I don't know how to explain.
It's very close to what your eye perceives in itself. And it makes the photos more believable. If you shoot with a lens that's very wide, it's not how you see things on a day-to-day. And whilst the wide lens does have its uses, you know, 50mm is absolutely perfect for making you feel like you're in the moment when you're looking back at the pictures. Prime lenses are infamous for being amazing in low light. You can open them really wide.
I started off using it for documentary many years ago, and I have stuck with it because I think it's very, very nice for natural shots. I also, because I'm fixed, I have to have a wider lens. So this is a 24mm. It's better for doing kind of room shots if I want to get what's happening in the room, the atmosphere. If I see a moment that would look better wider. So that's a 24mm, and yeah.
This is generally what I hit the dance floor with. Once,
yeah, the 50 gets even
once it gets too
close.
dark. Once it gets too dark for these two, for me, the lenses I mean, I will then take Sonya's 24 prime, open it wide, and then they're amazing atmospheric lenses. We also use flashes.
No, don't blind me. We never use on-camera flash unless it's a really, really bad light situation, but even then I try to just stick with the primes.
But that's the whole point that you get primes. You shoot them quite close to being wide open. It creates an amazing style straight in the camera. It's hard to top the quality of a prime lens. Okay, so going back to flashes. We use flash usually on the dance floor for like the first dance.
Simon will have it off camera though. He'll put it on a stand and it will be behind them usually. I'll be working off the room as it is. Simon will work with flash, so we have some variation between our styles. We
also use the flashes for couple shoot, so you have one flash as the main light and then one perhaps behind, adding sort of like an edge light. All these things are great for, it's subtle details, but anyone can take a photo, but it's the refinement of the last 5 to 10%. Which really, you know, sets people apart.
But even then, while Simon's doing the couple shoot, he'll be using the flash and having like an off-camera flash. I will be using the natural light during that moment, so we get two completely different styles during the one couple shoot and complete different variations. Really, we sometimes buy lenses second-hand.
It's the best, most. I understand having a brand new thing is very nice. But the market for second-hand lenses is definitely thriving at the moment.
I've got a new addition to my bag. This is something I've only looked into lately. This is called a loupe. So
L-O-U-P-E.
What it does is you have it around your neck, and when your camera is obviously on, you've taken a picture and it's on the back of the camera. I haven't got any pictures. Let me just take one of you. So the camera's on, the picture's on the back of the camera. You can put this on the back and you can view the picture as if you were looking at it on a computer screen. So it zooms into it, so you can see the quality.
Do you think I could somehow make this work in here?
Well, that picture, no. Let me take a little bit of a better picture of you.
So we'll see if we can somehow make this work. Ah, there you go, you can see, look, that's, oh, beautiful. Very nice, Simon.
If it's really sunny, I can't see the back of the screen properly, this just kind of blocks it out and you can see a lot better.
I have some small other bits and bobs. The cat loves this the most. It's an air blaster. Any dust on the lenses.
Oh, she's coming.
I don't know if she loves or hates it, but it serves its purpose for cleaning dust off the lens of the camera, and also when we're not working, entertaining the cat. I think she's just there, yes.
She's going to take it now. Sorry guys, the battery died.
So as we were saying, LED lights used for amazing effects. If you just get the camera and shoot on a very wide open
of
setting.
movies.
This will be difficult. Black cats never photograph great. That's looking, yeah, that's good. Right. So if you do that and then just bring this in.
That's a beautiful loop.
Okay, so
beautiful.
When you use the light, then you create where it's flashing areas of like blown out niceness. Just add sort of like twinkle into your pictures. The reason why this is blinking because the camera is basically just telling us that that is where it's just too white and there's no detail in it. It is overexposed, yes. An absolute must in your bag, glasses cloth. This one's a very good one. It came with my bag. I don't know where it's from, but it is amazing.
It is a really good one, that one.
It's saved my life on a number of occasions. Also, one final thing, which is this.
Oh yeah.
Which is, in using flash, we use off-camera flash. The flash is in a separate location, much like the light is here. But with these, so it's just a single one-pop flash. And this goes on top of the camera. Communicates with the flashes. The flash is off to one side, and the flash is off to one side, and it has a very beautiful effect.
Hey,
camera.
Just trying to run off with it.
This enables wireless communication between the camera and the flash unit, which would be over there, creating
Let's introduce Boost.
beautiful side light.
This is Boost. She's the cutest cat in the world.
A heart of gold.
Love it
Indeed.
to bits. This is the terror who makes everything that we wear black, white. But she's cute.
Anything else in camera bag? Nothing. There are other things to talk
Business
about.
cards, always a must. Someone usually at a wedding will ask for your business card, so we have them in the top, so it's easy to take it out and put it back in again. Simon, because obviously of the flashes, he usually has a lot of rechargeable batteries. So they usually, each one will take 4. So he has probably about 20.
I wouldn't say that I necessarily need to change them. It all depends on the content of the day. But once again, to have the option and the ability to be able to stop biting that, it's just peace of mind. To be prepared is always the best eventuality.
Yeah. Like we always take another bag that we leave in the car. It's actually here. So this is our extra bag that we leave in the car, and this just has chargers. Is there anything else that we take with us?
No, I think that's it.
That's about it, really.
It's not really that interesting, apart from nice cameras and cats.
Who don't come with us.
Which personally I find very interesting. We hope to release a few more videos. We have a varied content. We are more than just photographers, and at the same time we are more than just a couple who argue. So we're just showing you different facets to our life.
If there's any videos that you'd like to see in particular, let us know in the comments below, and let us know if what you use. Let us know if there's anything in particular you're interested in. If you have any questions about anything that we use. These are all just what we've chosen to use through trial and error, and this is where we've come to today.
If you are interested in wanting to get into photography yourself, don't feel like this is something that you need to have. It's taken us many years to come to where we are now, and
it takes a long time to build your kit.
Yes.
I mean, I was told at college, they said photography is an expensive hobby and an even more expensive career, and it's the truth, isn't it?
If you're curious, then perhaps moving beyond your camera phone into something a little bit better, I would certainly recommend what you would call a DSLR rather than some kind of point and shoot, to allow yourself to open up your creativity.
We've actually just started offering, and it's on our website now, which is s2-images.co.uk. We'll put a link in down below. If you go on there, there's actually a tab called Learning, and we are starting to do beginner to amateur photography lessons as such. So you can have a Skype call with us, and basically any questions you have, we can answer them, we can give you advice, we can point you in the right direction of kind of learning in your own time, and yeah. I
think that's plugged that nicely. So.
Yeah, I didn't even intend that just came naturally, I swear.
It won't be the key to taking great photos, but it might be a head start in understanding how your camera thinks. Don't get caught up in all of the technology and all of that. And
I'm always telling him this because he's always getting caught up.
In Canon versus Nikon versus Fuji versus Panasonic versus Sony. You know, it doesn't matter. It's whatever tool
No.
that works for you to allow you to do the
I
job.
used Nikon to start with, and I moved on to Canon when they started doing video because I got interested in doing documentary videos.
If anything, at the moment, I'm just trying to save on a gym membership.
Oh,
So,
it's not even funny. And I just keep lightweight.
because she's lazy.
No, I'm not lazy.
Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in.
Please like this video and please subscribe to our channel. We hope you want to see more from us.